Chapter 43. Author's note. I think after this I will have about 2 or 3 more chapters. Thanks to all my reviewers, not das flamers. If you flamed sis story, then you suck. If you flame, then F you. Chapter 43. I walked sexily into the great hall. It was empty, except for one person. By the way, we upgraded because we need this for the last 2 chapters. It was empty except for one person. Draco was there. He sat in der deadly bloom in his black 666 t-shirt and his baggy black pants. I felt mad at him for having sex with Snape, but I felt sorry for him. He looked just like Gerard Way with his red eyes and his pale white face. Draco, are you okay? I asked. I'm not okay, he screamed depressedly. I thought of the MCR song, and I got even more depressed because that song always makes me cry. I gave him a pot cigarette, and he started to smoke it. Oh, Draco, why did you do it with that ducking bastard Snape? I asked tearfully. Draco began to say, but suddenly Lupin, spelled correctly for the first time, and Mr. Norris, also spelled correctly for the first time, appeared into the room. They didn't see us. I'm so glad me and Snape were freed, said Lupin. Damn, this job would be great if it wasn't for the ducking students, Mr. Norris agreed. Pop Adelum, I yielded angrily, pointing my wand at them. No! Lupin shouted as chains came on him. Mr. Norris ran away. Chains came on him. Wow. Mr. Norris ran away. You ducking perv, I said, laughing with depth of evil and depressedness in my voice. Now you have to tell us where Voldemort is, or I'm going to torture you. I don't know where he is, said Lupin. Suddenly, Satan and Vampire ran into the room. Vampire didn't know who Satan was, really. Oh, my Satan, we were so worried about you guys, Vampire said. I looked sexily at Draco with his gothic red eyes with contacts, black t-shirt that said 666 on it, and pale skin like Gerard Way. We get it. Vampire with his sexy black hair and red eyes just like Frankie Yarrow, and Satan who looked just like Brendan Urie then. I selectively took the caramel from my pocket. And then I began Frenching Draco sexily. Lupin gasped. Draco began to take all of his clothes off, and I could see his white sex pack. That's what we're calling it now, baby. Then Vampire took his own clothes off, too. We all began making out together sexily. I took off my black leather bra, my black lace thong, and the rest of my clothes. Everyone took their clocks out except for me, because I'm a girl. Oh, Miss Satan! Draco, I screamed as he put his hardness in my thingy. Then he did the same thing to Harry. I began making out with Satan, and he joined in. OMS, cried Vampire. Oh, Vampire, Vampire, I screamed. Oh, Satan, yelled Harry in pleasure. Lupin watched in shock. We took turns doing torture curses on him because we were all sadists. Suddenly, a big black car that said 666 on the license plate flew straight through the windows, and Snap was in it. End of chapter 43. Let's take a drink. Chapter 44. Author's note. Well, I have nothing to say, but everyone stop glamming, okay? If any gothic people are reading this, then you rock. OMG, I still can't wait for the movie. Tom Fletton is so hot. LOL, I hop Harry will become gothic because my friend told me he is really emo in this book. OMFG, I'm leaving W pretty soon. Can't wait. Diz will probably be the last chapter until I come back. It's the last chapter. Chapter 44. "That's me car!" shouted Draco angrily. But suddenly it was revealed who was in the car. It was Snap. "I shall free you, Lupin, but first you must help me kill these idiotic dunderheads," he said cruelly from the car as it flew circumcising above us. "Ebony, darkness, dementia, raven way must be killed. Then the dork lord shall never die." Drink for that. "You ducking prep," yelled Draco. Then he loked at me sadly. "I forgot to tell you, Ebony. Snape made me do it with him. I didn't really have sex with him, but he's a ropist." We all put our clothes on quickly except Satan. We were so scarred, but Satan didn't change. Instead, he changed into a man with gren eyes, no nose, a gray robe, and white skin. He had changed into Voldemort. "I knew who thou were all along," he cackled evilly and sarcastically at me. "Now I shall kill thee all." Thunder came in the room. "No, please, don't kill us," pleaded Vampire. Suddenly, Willow, Bloody Mary, Diabolo, Ginny, Dracula, Fred and Gorge, Hagrid, McGonagall, Dumbledore, Sirius, and Lucian all ran in. "What is the meaning of this?" Dumbledore asked all angrily, and Voldemort looked away because Dumbledore is the only wizard he is scared of. He did a spell, and suddenly his broomstick came to him sexily. Voldemort flew above the roof, evilly on his broomstick. "Oh my goth," Slugborn ghost. Get it? 'Cause I'm gothic. "The Dark Lord shall kill all of you. Then you must submit to him," Snape ejaculated menacingly. "You ducking preps," Sirius shouted angrily. "I know a 4-letter word for dirt. Cruciatus," screamed Harry, but the sparks from his wand only hit Draco's car. It fell down. Snap quickly crawled out of it and picked up the Cydio camera. "Oh my ducking God," I cried because the video of me in the bathroom, the video of me doing it with Draco, and the video of Satan doing it with me. "If you kill me, then these videos will be shown to everyone in the school. And then you can be just like that gothic girl, Paris Hilton." He laughed meanly. "No," I screamed. "FYI, I have the picture of you doing it with Lupin." "What's she talking about?" Lupin slurped as he sat in chains. "I saw she's gonna show everyone the picture," Harry shouted angrily. "Shut up," Lumpkin roared. "Foolish ignoramuses," yielded Voldemort from his boomstick. "Thou shalt all die soon." "Think again, you ducking muggle poser," Harry yelled, and then he and Diablo and Navel all took out black guns, but Voldemort took out his own one. "You guys are in a Latin standoff," I shouted despairingly. "Acco Neville's wand," cried Voldemort. And suddenly Neville's wind was in his hands. "Now I shall kill thee all, and Ebony, you will die." He made lighting come all over the place. "Save us, Ebony," Dumbledore cried. I cried sexily. I just wanted to go to the common room with me friends while we watched Shark Attack 3 and Saw 2 and do it with Draco, but I knew I had to do something more impotent. Abracadabra, I shooted. End of my Immortal. It's extraordinary. It's magical. It's inspiring. Good night.
Toss a coin to your whipper, or maybe a 20, or maybe